Okay, it's 17th today. January 17th today. Yeah, January 17th today. I'm not going to talk about the gun control thing again because I've just beat that one to death. But college, I'm going to talk about that real fast. I signed back up for college. The VA, I'm a veteran Army. The VA had something where they give you money to go back to school, even if you don't have a college fund thing going. So I took it and I signed back up. I haven't been in school for 25 years. 25 years. 25 years. Man almighty. So I'm taking half online courses and half classes. Man, holy crap. I have no clue what I'm doing. I didn't even know what a syllabus was. For all of you who don't know that, it's basically the outline of what you're going to be doing for the next 5 to 6 months in the courses. I have a full-time job, and going to school full-time is a full-time job. So now I have 2 full-time jobs with a family of 7. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going for graphics design, but ironically, I'm only taking 1 graphics course. Everything else is prereqs, starting with English. I have no clue. And I go to my second actual class tonight on the campus. So that's sort of fun and scary at the same time. The actual classes, the classes themselves on the campus are good. I'm a very face-to-face person. Obviously, you can tell I'm making freaking videos. But I'm a very face-to-face person. I could just get that in 3D. The online one's a little bit harder. There's a thing called Blackboard that you have to be proficient in, and then you have to converse back and forth through, threads, through blog threads, and all of that mumbo-jumbo stuff, which is just, trying to find. I have no clue. I'm going to keep track of all of this. Obviously, you can tell just by listening to me, I have no clue what I'm doing. But hey, it's the way I've lived my life. That is the way I live my life. But I wanted to tell you that I have no clue what I'm doing. I want to tell you that I'm going to college and I have no clue what I'm doing. The VA pays for it for a year, so probably going to go for a year. Still need to get a better job, more money. I have young children, 5 young children, and here's my dilemma. I'm going to have to put all of them through college. I've got 2 girls. That's 2 weddings. That's 5 colleges, 2 weddings, 2 quinceañeras. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's apparently a Mexican thing where it's like a mini wedding for the girls when they're 16. They have quinceañera bridesmaids, and the only thing they don't have is the guy. But it's a rite of passage, something to that effect. And then I have, the guys, when they get married, my boys, I'm going to have their rehearsal dinners. And I got a lot of money coming up in the next 15 to 20 years I'm going to have. And I have absolutely no way, no knowledge for how I'm going to get that. But thank God, and I have to segue into this, thank God the government's there messing with me the entire time. Yay! You go Republicans, you go Democrats. That's what I like to see. That's what I got. My life is, they say life is what happens in between all your plans, and they're right. So I just stopped planning. I'm living it one day at a time. I'm shooting freaking video out of my car on a break. Again, for those of you who don't know, I run out to my car, shoot this video, and run back in. 15-minute break. 15 minutes equates to about 3 minutes reality time. All right, so that's what I've got. I don't think I'm the only one scrambling like this. Honestly, I bet you want to complain a lot, but I don't think mine is the worst scenario out there either. I know a lot of you guys and gals have it a lot worse, and you're doing a lot better than I am. And kudos to you. That's great. It doesn't get better than that. Outside of that, I've got my other college class tonight. I'm going to try to meander through that. I'm going to try to get these online college course things going. I'm going to try not to flunk. I'm going to try to get a new job. I'm going to try to get more money. I'm going to try to stay in shape. I'm going to try not to get stressed about the way we're used and abused by our own government people. Oh, so the class one of my classes is American history up to 1865. I guess that's somewhere when the Civil War happened. I'll be able to tell you more later. But so it's about when everybody came over and decided to get away from I want to say China, get away from the European rule, and start their own constitution things. So I'm very excited to see what their thought process was to begin with, and how far away we've actually maneuvered ourselves from that initial we want to be free, we want to have a United States of our own, and under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So it's going to be interesting. Again, as you know, look, it's in front of my face. This is my social. I'm Christopher. This is my social condition. What's yours?